Hello, yes, further to my last video where I was showing tests I was doing using this Hi-Fi News analog test LP. Yeah, it's been pointed out to me that there are three really good tests also on side B, which I do tend to use. I didn't show it in the last video, yeah, quite correctly, it's been pointed out that these three tests. And I thought it might be a good idea just to show the performance of the turntable using the three tests on side B. Now, basically what we've got is an identical test tone placed on the outer part of the record, the center of the record, and also the hardest part, which is also the inner grooves then, which is right on the inside of the record then. So this basically will test the consistency of the setup of the cartridge and the tone arm and the turntable in general. So this would be a 300 hertz test tone at 15 dB, and three identical tests, but at different parts of the record. So we're looking at the outer part, the more central part of the vinyl, and also more towards the inner grooves of the vinyl as well. So we'll just get that done now. So yes, I'm about to perform the tests on side 2 of this Hi-Fi News analog test LP. So yeah, just quickly to show the record player. It's a turntable made by Lynn. It's a Lynn Sondek LP12. I've had this for decades, and I'm sure there'll be a birthday due for this this turntable in terms of the times that I've had it, and I've made a video when that time comes. I'll have to check when it is, to just show the modifications that have been done to it over the years, because I've had some really good upgrades done to this turntable, and yeah, I've been delighted with it. So I'll just get on with the tests now then. So just to remind, this is a trackability test. This is the first of three identical tests on this side. So the tests are evenly spaced across the plane surface to determine the consistency of the cartridge and arm performance. So the tests are at 300 hertz and at 15 decibels. So first of all, we're going to do the outer grooves. Very pleased with that. No buzzing at all. So I'll be doing now the grooves, same test on the grooves that are more central to the record. As in my previous video, I should be using the arm lifter, but I never use it. I've always got used to using my finger and being very gentle and careful with things. So there we go. Let's try the second test. I was very pleased with that. Again, no buzzing at all. So we do the final test, and this is now we're looking at the innermost grooves of the record. Yeah. That all went really well. No buzzing at all established on those tests. So very pleased. There is also a further test that can be done using this test record. It does test the actual cartridge alignment and the azimuth of the stylus, and so what we're looking at really is the cartridge needs to be sort of like very flat in position or when it's connected to the tone arm, and very even. So that with that, then what should happen is that the actual the cantilever and the stylus that's on the end of the cantilever and the tip of that particular stylus should also be digging deep into the groove. And now if you imagine, like, maybe if the turntable isn't set up correct, and if the cartridge isn't correctly secured evenly to the tone arm, then the actual cartridge body could be not even in the tone arm. Could be this way or that way, or if the turntables isn't even, isn't on a flat surface, and so this is important really to check using tools like a spirit level or have you, to make sure everything is as flat as possible. So if the cartridge is tilting one way or another, then what you're going to get is the cantilever and the tip at the end of the cantilever, the stylus tip, also not actually right in the groove correctly. So this will test how that how the actual stylus tip sits in that groove. It's quite a useful test, so we'll get that done now as well. There we go. So this is the azimuth test. This is towards the middle of the record. Very pleased with that. Again, no buzzing to be heard, and yeah, the tone was very even through both channels, both the left and the right channel. So that, I think I was happy with that. Yeah, so that's it. I've done the three tests that I was looking to do on side 2 of this test record, and yeah, very happy with the results. I will use music from my record collection, some vinyl records. I find a lot of big band stuff, jazz, very useful, vocals as well, very useful, just to be sure that everything is sounding as I like it. But I just tend to use this just for some reassurance in any case, and because this is kind of like a bit of a benchmark for me, I guess, you know, because I've used this on so many different cartridges over the years, and this arm and cartridge combination seems to really work well on this turntable, so I'm very happy with how that's worked out. I'll be doing another video soon. I've made a bit of an addition to my hi-fi system, which I haven't yet shown, so it'll be something I'm going to try and get into a little bit more, and I will actually show what I've bought and see what you think of that then. So in the meantime, again, thanks for very much for all the comments, very useful, and I hope you found that the video is useful as well. But in the meantime, thanks again, and bye bye for now.